Tara?
Okay, do we need to pause a second? Or? Hi, everyone. My name is Supervisor Tara Gaston, and I represent the City of Saratoga Springs. And I'd like to thank you all for joining us today as we launch Saratoga County's Women in Government Leadership Program. As we all know, representation and engagement in government is essential to have a best government. Saratoga County is very lucky to have many very amazing and powerful and passionate women in our government, but we can always use more. And women tend to face more barriers in getting involved in government, whether it's in elected office or otherwise. So we are thrilled, in coordination with the Soroptimist International of Saratoga County and the New York State Association of Counties, to be launching this program that will attract high school-aged young women to be engaged and educated about their local government, learn more about it, and develop their leadership skills and their understanding of what government can do for them and what they can do to help their government. Whether they end up as leaders in public service or in private service, these relationships and this understanding will better serve Saratoga County and the rest of New York State. Before we get into the meat of the program, I would like to thank my fellow supervisors for attending. Supervisor Bill Peck is here, and we appreciate that, thank you, as well as Supervisor Ed Kanowski and Supervisor Benny Zlotnick. I appreciate the support of all of my fellow colleagues in moving this forward and making sure that we can increase the participation and understanding in our community. And as an example of that, I would like to invite two of my colleagues from the board to come up and give a few remarks. First, we'll have Supervisor Jean Raymond and Supervisor Sandra Winnie, my fellow women on the Saratoga County Board of Supervisors.
I think if you don't mind, I'll take off the mask. I'm far enough away and I've been vaccinated, so I can see what I'm doing and be able to breathe. Tara, thank you very much for that nice introduction to what we're doing here today. And I want to thank all of you for joining us. And there are probably people that I'm not aware of who are online. We have it set up so people can call in who can't be here in person. And I know several of our other elected women officials from the state are also on the line. In particular, I would like to thank Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, because she will have some remarks later by video, and I believe several others as well. And I'd like to also thank all of you. Recognize my fellow supervisors. Nice job, guys, coming down this morning. I appreciate it. And the honorable guests in particular, and I'm going to try real hard on pronunciation. I want to recognize Sandra Roulet, president of the Soroptimist International of Saratoga County. I was going to recognize Stephen Aquario, but he was unable at the last minute to be here, but I'm sure he's probably on the line listening. He's very supportive of the program. I'd like to thank Martha, I think it's Marty. I'm going to go Sauerbrei, got it, she is chairwoman of the Women's Leadership Council of the New York State Association of Counties. I'm pleased to be here for the announcement of the Saratoga County Women in Government Leadership Program, which is in partnership with the New York State Association of Counties and with the Soroptimist International of Saratoga County, a real good pairing of public, private, and semi-public groups together. Women's representation in the political realm is instrumental in creating a progressive future that amplifies innovation, creativity, and leadership. And I am particularly interested in these kinds of programs because in addition to being a woman in government, I have 3 daughters, one of which has actually served in 2 different elected positions in her own county, one of which has worked in state government, and the other one is in Virginia doing not government. But it makes a big difference the more we get women involved in different ideas and thoughts. And women are at the forefront of change in a lot of areas, and particularly they can be within our local communities, whether it's in board positions that they're appointed to or elected positions. It's our duty to provide the tools needed to inspire agents of change and the opportunity to advance skill sets that promote strong government leaders. Through various training modules and mentorships, we hope to help produce future councilwomen, assemblywomen, senators, governors, and who knows what else. This transformative program is laying the groundwork for young women to be introduced into the calling of public service that many of us here today have answered. I look forward to supporting this vital training program that will place women front and center. And I hope as we go forward that people become very aware of this program and spread the word. We want to bring in young women, and Soroptimists who are going to teach them everything they need to know to be in public life, and either in elected or non-elected positions. We have a number of department heads in our county, I think some of them are here today, who are women and do a fine job. Not that our men do not, our men do a great job as well. And even our deputy men. And I thank you for being here. It's my pleasure to be with this group and move forward. And I think Sandy is going to follow me. Sandy is my colleague from the town of Providence, and she and I are the two that were late today because I drove.
Don't let her kid you. We were right on the money. Okay, good morning, everybody. I just want to tell everybody that I'm happy to be here. I'm not much of a public speaker, but I'll try to get it out as best I can. We would not be here without the hard work and dedication from our partners, Sandra Boulay, Stephen, who isn't here, unfortunately, and Martha, and as well as the fellow leadership of all our supervisors here. And I see our chairman just came in, Bill Peck, Benny Zolik, and Tara, and Jean, and Marcy, especially Marcy. In partnership with New York State Association of Counties and Saratoga County, this program is paving the way for the development of young women and to foster exploration of their potential in the political field. Our mission to increase women's representation in local government is anchored in need and to promote intergestational cooperation and communication between women of all stages of leadership. We are dedicated to work alongside local schools, organizations, and businesses to expose the inner workings of civic engagement and serve as a vehicle for candidates to discuss problems and explore solutions involving their communities. This 6-week program will delve into the makings of local government and the various roles needed to successfully serve citizens. We hope to inspire those interested in public service as well as those who may have not recognized the potential within themselves. Leaders emerge when a significant groundwork is laid. I'm looking forward to supporting these young women in their endeavors to seek what it takes to become a leader of tomorrow. Now, I read the speech, and I got to tell you, for me, it's been an exciting time being elected supervisor. I work with a great bunch of people, and we need more women. So get out there and join us. I thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you to my colleagues. As you can tell, out of the 23-member board, there are only 3 of us who are women. So we are definitely looking to increase that number and see where we can get it, especially as 51% of the population is women. I do want to say that Chairman Supervisor Todd Kuzniers did come in, so thank you very much for your support and attendance of this as well. Next, I would like to introduce our Director of Human Resources, Marcy McNamara, who will be presenting along with Soroptimist International of Saratoga County about the development of their program and how we're going to work together in instilling this education and leadership skills in our participants.
Good morning. It's my honor to introduce the Soroptimists of Saratoga, President Sandra Willett, President-elect Susan Barkowski, and Soroptimist member Connie Sullivan. Saratoga County is proud to partner with the Soroptimist program on Dream It, Be It to integrate local high school students throughout the county. and it's an exciting opportunity, and I'll let Susan talk to you about the program.
Okay, before you do that, Marcy, let Sandra say a few words.
Sure.
Hi. I've not yet been fully vaccinated Thursday, so I'm leaving my mask on. On behalf of Soroptimist of Saratoga County, we are absolutely thrilled to be part of this initiative, especially considering the potential for this to be expanded on a statewide basis. Our club is comprised of remarkably talented women with diverse backgrounds, including retired government employees such as myself. The opportunity to pair that knowledge and to utilize it and to help mentor young girls completely aligns with our mission to improve the lives of women and girls locally and globally. And, you know, it's our dream and vision to provide the resources and the education necessary to empower women, and especially this program, young girls, to strive and reach higher goals and improve their lives. I'm going to turn it over to Susan to talk about the Dream It Be It specifics.
Thanks, Sandra. Hi, I'm Susan Bartkowski, and I am the co-chair of the Dream It Be It program with Soroptimist International of Saratoga County. I have been since its inception. Dream It Be It is a program which was developed at the national level by Soroptimist International of the Americas. It's designed to give high school girls the tools and resources necessary to explore their career options, things they may never have even thought of, such as public service, working in various government capacities. And this will open their eyes, give them pathways and information, some practical skills in how to recognize what their goals are, open their eyes to new goals, and give them a roadmap of how to get there. Many of us have taken various paths to the place that we occupy now in our various working positions, and one of the big things that comes across in our program is that often your career is not a straight shot to the top. It kind of goes like this, and what to do when you hit a potential roadblock, how to overcome those roadblocks, giving everyone the tools, not to just throw up your hands and say, oh, well, I can't do it. You can do it. And that's the empowerment part of the program. We have been working with high school girls through various high schools in the county. This is the great age where girls need that opportunity. They need that push to say, I need to think about what I'm doing and where I'm going. It doesn't mean that you're going straight to college. It could be a community college. It could be a trade school, whatever it is that eventually gets you to your goals. So we have 7 modules that build on each other, that help you learn the skills to identify those goals and then talk about the paths to get there. It's very interactive. We're most excited to be working with your program because this takes what we teach the girls and gives it a practical element all at the same time. So this will be a beta program for us, and one that we hope will meet with great success. And if we have the opportunity to carry it out in the future at a statewide level, if it's successful and you're happy with it, we're just thrilled to have that opportunity to do so. And I would take any questions afterwards about the program if you have any. But please encourage your girls in high school to get out there and get those applications signed up. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. The Soroptimists have been an incredible partner in developing this program. They already have evidence-based programming to help develop the skills that we were looking for. I'd also like to give a little bit of credit where it was not taken on its own, but Director McNamara was actually the one who first approached about expanding this to be a program in the county and to educate more individuals and get them involved. And I really want to thank her for the initiative to do that, and also, to be honest, most of the grunt work on this, because I think she's doing a much better job of that than I am. I do want to say the New York State Association of Counties is extremely supportive of this effort and is supporting it as a pilot to potentially be expanded across New York State to encourage participation across the state. While unfortunately the executive director, Stephen Aquario, could not make it here today, We are all learning how to adjust schedules in this most unusual time. He did send in a video with some remarks from him, as well as 2 of the women who do work at the New York State Association of Counties, talking about programs that they've been involved in that are similar and the benefits to them. So we'll cut that on quickly. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephen Aquario, the Executive Director of the New York State Association of Counties. I'd like to thank Saratoga County Board of Supervisors Chair Todd Kusnierez, the County Administrator Steve Bulger, in particular Saratoga County Supervisors Gaston, Raymond, and Winnie. Very, very appreciative of their role in creating this inaugural Saratoga County Women's Leadership Program. I'd also like to thank the NYSAC President Jack Marin out of Ontario County, and in particular the incoming President for the New York State Association of Counties, the Tioga County Legislative Chair, the Honorable Marty Sauerbrey. Very appreciative of her great work that she has done with the NYSAC Women's Leadership Council and with her commitment to Saratoga County and making sure that this program is a smashing success. We've been working with Saratoga County since this idea was first proposed. We're very excited to see it to come to fruition. Women remained underrepresented in elective office, making up roughly a quarter of the governmental roles at the state and local level. So resources to support women considering a career in local government are necessary when these numbers grow. Established in 2017, NYSAC Women's Leadership Council is a bipartisan organization, the only bipartisan organization serving county officials, female county officials, and women holding county offices, which engages them to seek stronger leadership positions in their communities and within NYSAC. The Saratoga County Women in Government Leadership Program mission is to educate high school women about leadership in local government and familiarize them with what local government does. This is a very important extension of the NYSAC Women's Leadership Council. It's imperative that we move the needle forward, not only on the number of women serving at our most senior levels of government, but in all areas: administration, public works, public safety, emergency management, by supporting, mentoring, and encouraging them. Diversity in government will lend itself to policies and services that provide the greatest benefit to our citizens. We're viewing the Saratoga County's program as a pilot and look forward to working with the Board of Supervisors and our NYSAC Women's Leadership Council to expand it to other counties across the state. Now let's hear from Alexandra Lamont. Alex, can you tell us about your journey to local government?
Thank you, Stephen. My name is Alex Lamont, and I'm a Legislative and Policy Coordinator for the Association of Counties. As you said, the Women's Leadership Council started in 2017, which is the same year that I started at NYSAC. And since WLC's launch, I've really had the opportunity to work closely with women in county government to both help them network and to advance within their counties and within the Association of Counties. I've also had the opportunity to help counties celebrate their accomplishments related to women's leadership, such as Westchester County, which we recognized in the beginning of 2019 for being the only county to have a county board with the majority of women members. We are very excited to see Saratoga join Westchester as a leader in women's leadership and launch this initiative to provide an example for how other counties can encourage young women to get involved in local government. I actually came to NYSAC after completing a very similar program that prepared college-age women for leadership positions in the public policy arena. And women who went through the program that I did went on to become leaders in congressional offices, nonprofits, state and federal agencies, and advocacy organizations. So I've seen how these programs can be a funnel into the careers that young women have the opportunity to explore through the program. We are very proud to support Saratoga in providing their high school students with the same opportunities that I had to explore careers in government and to connect with women leaders. And we're really looking forward to working with Saratoga County going forward to help other counties launch programs of their own, open doors for their high school students, and expand representation on their county boards and in their county departments. Now I'd like to introduce Kate Pierce, who is NYSAC's multimedia specialist. We all know that women have a number of opportunities in county government. They can be county administrators, they can be county public health commissioners, they can work in public health and highways, and Kate is an example of how women can join through the communication sphere. So I'd like to introduce Kate to talk about how she got to county government and what her experience has been.
Thanks, Alex. So again, my name is Kate Pierce. I'm a multimedia specialist with NYSAC. I came to NYSAC after graduating with a degree in journalism, which I studied because I'm very passionate about making knowledge accessible. And that is something that is very important at the local level as well. Actually, there's so many opportunities for public service that it can be overwhelming to know how and where to get started. So this leadership program is a great opportunity for young women to come together to support and learn from one another on how to become active in local government and to learn from other leaders in the county. Actually, in my time at NYSAC, one of the most inspiring things has been able to work with and meet women leaders from all across the state. So this program will be an invaluable resource for young women who are interested in serving the needs of their communities in Saratoga County. Because what I've also learned is that developing solutions for the unique needs of a local community requires the participation and representation of all of the people within that community, and that includes young women.
Thank you. As you heard in the video, the New York State Association of Counties supports women in government through the Women's Leadership Council. Here to represent the council is legislator Marty Sauerbrei, who is also president-elect of the New York State Association of Counties.
Thank you, Tara. I'm very proud to be here representing the Women's Leadership Council of NYSAC and proud to be representing president-elect position of the NYSAC organization. I have been fortunate to have about 25 years of experience in government, about 9 in the Senate, actually working with Ryan Aguam, who is here going to speak today as well, representing Senator Libous, and then 16 years on the Tioga County Legislature. So moving into the NYSAC organization was one of the best things that we ever did. Become participants and learn and grow through the wonderful programs that NYSAC offers. You know, last year, despite the pandemic, we celebrated the 100th anniversary of women's suffrage. The legal right of women to vote was established nationally in the United States with the passage of the 19th Amendment to the New York Constitution, the U.S. Constitution, in August of 1920. While a landmark moment in history, it would be several decades before all women, particularly women of color, were able to exercise the right to vote. The road to full participation has been long and rocky, and even today we're constantly reminded that progress towards women's political power is slow. But perhaps we can take peace in the fact that many women who have paved the way for women's representation were not deterred by the many challenges facing them. They pressed on even in the midst of uncertainty. They might have felt like it was an agonizing, slow process, but they persevered. While it's easy to get frustrated by the slow pace, we cannot stop moving forward. The next step of women being elected has been a challenge, but things are changing, and today we are a witness to that change. With the launch of Women in Government Leadership Program, girls and women will learn to be engaged in civil society, vote in elections, be elected to government office, serve on boards, make their voices heard in the process that will ultimately affect them, their families, and their communities. Investing in girls and women's right to political participation is a necessary step to achieving global gender equality and democratic governance. Investing in girls and women creates a ripple effect that yields multiple benefits, not only for individual women, but also for families, communities, and countries. The very act of planting a seed for women or a girl who's a leader, who wants to carry forward issues she cares about and encouraging her to see elected of office, She can make a difference. That is incredibly important. Having female leaders changes the norms about who can lead and what qualities are necessary in leadership. Having women in leadership roles is breaking down cultural and structural barriers, improving leadership around the world, and showing everyone what women can achieve. Having more government female leaders is important to the future of the country. Young women view women in government as role models or mentors and strive to be like them. The more women there are in government, the more doors will open, leading to more positive changes. On behalf of the New York State Women's Leadership Conference, I would like to say congratulations to the Saratoga County Board of Supervisors for stepping out and moving forward with the launch of the Saratoga County Women in Government Leadership Program. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Marty. And we're thrilled to have the support of so many women who are already engaged in the Women's Leadership Council, who can help guide us and support this in bringing up the next generation of women leaders in New York State. I do want to say briefly, it's not going to be all serious. Our county historian, Lauren Roberts, one of our very strong and capable women in department head roles, is going to be involved and also talk about the history of women in Saratoga County government. And I understand with the first woman elected, there was a fist fight at a gas station involved. So it will be both serious in learning about leadership issues, but also some fun and some history will be had. To talk about the benefits of more women in government across New York State, we also have some remarks from some of our state electeds. We will first hear from Ryan Aguam, who is from Senator Jim Tedisco's office. And then we will have some pre-recorded remarks from Assemblywoman Mary Beth Walsh, Senator Daphne Jordan, and Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Ryan Aguam. I'm Senator Jim Tedisco's Director of Community Relations. First, I wanted to thank the county supervisors, and I wanted to thank the Soroptimists and NYSAC for allowing me to represent the senator who could not be here today. He's about to start a Senate Finance Committee meeting shortly, so I wanted to thank everyone here. I wanted to also, just on a personal level, highlight Martha Sauerbrei with NYSAC. As a young kid, just coming out of college, I'm sorry, I don't mean to age us, but as a young kid coming out of college, Martha and I, she just said, oh, we work together. No, we were colleagues. She taught me things. Martha taught me, a kid out of college, the benefit of grassroots politics, how local government worked, and she started me on the journey to where I am today in front of you all. Thank you very much, Martha. I'm going to try to keep my remarks short. Just want to throw some numbers at you because I'm the guy who throws numbers at the senator. 8. 8 is the number of governors that we have in the United States who are females. That number has been growing steadily for the last few years, but we're hoping to keep that up. Here in New York State, 18 of the state senators are women. 18, including our own Senator Jordan. In the Assembly, we have 48 Assemblywomen, including Mary Beth Walsh and Carrie Werner, who are in the Assembly. And then statewide, we have Attorney General Letitia James, and we also have the current Senate President, Senator Andrea Stewart-Cousins, is a woman. So the numbers have been growing steadily. We're seeing this. It's a trend, not a fad. And something like this needs to be nurtured and encouraged. I think this program, the launch of this program is going to do that. We need more leadership. We need more diverse leadership and from different parts of the state. And this program is going to, I think, be a large part of that. The Soroptimists have a great mission statement on their website if you ever go and have a chance to see it. They talk about gender equality for women and girls, empowerment, education, and diversity and fellowship. I'm glad to be here at the start of the launch of this program, and Senator Tedisco wishes you the best, and hopefully the start of a successful campaign. Thank you very much.
Hi, good morning. I'm Mary Beth Walsh. I'm the Assemblywoman for the 112th Assembly District, representing parts of Saratoga and Schenectady counties. And I'm so sorry I wasn't able to join you all this morning as you launch this great initiative. I am in session this morning in Albany, passing bills and doing my work, but I did want to just take a moment to thank you for recognizing this really important issue of trying to encourage greater gender diversity in all levels of government. In my conference of 43 members, I'm one of only 4 women, and so I know firsthand that it's important to try to encourage women to enter government and to recognize that a career in government is possible and it's productive, and it's extremely important because all of us come to our work with the stories that we bring from our experience and lived experience in our lives. So being a woman has certainly helped me to collaborate, to do the work that I'm doing. And I really want to encourage you as you launch this initiative to get the message out to our young women, as I try to do and as I do my work, to really consider a life in public service, that we need them. We need people with diverse backgrounds of all kinds to enter public service, and that it is a very, very rewarding thing to do. So again, I'm sorry I couldn't be with you today. Best of luck. If you do have another event, please let me know. Hopefully I can make it. Thanks so much.
Hi, this is Senator Daphne Jordan. I want to offer my best wishes and congratulations on the launch of the Saratoga County Women in Government Leadership Program. The program launch coincides with the observance of National County Government Month during April. National County Government Month is an annual celebration of county government and an excellent opportunity to highlight Saratoga County's many wonderful programs and raise awareness about the individuals serving in Saratoga County government, the good works they perform, and the leadership they provide. Whether responding to the pandemic or delivering essential services that help residents, Saratoga County's dedicated, hardworking professionals are on the front lines of making a positive difference. Today's kickoff also commemorates the 100th year of the Soroptimists of Saratoga County. The word Soroptimist was created by a combination of the Latin words soror for sister and optima for best, meaning best for women. The Saratoga County Women in Government Leadership Program continues the honorable tradition of service excellence by expanding the engagement of women in local government within Saratoga County through educating students on the history and opportunities within public service, as well as supporting collaboration and personal growth and improving gender representation. These are critical components to ensure government continues being accountable and inclusive for all citizens. I'm honored to represent a significant portion of Saratoga County as part of my 43rd Senate District. More importantly, I'm proud to be a Saratoga County resident with Half Moon as my hometown. Our county has some of the lowest taxes in the state, a strong, growing, and prosperous economy, a committed, highly effective, and responsive Board of Supervisors and county team members, and a special quality of life that's second to none. So congratulations to Saratoga County on the launch of this wonderful program, and my thank you to my Saratoga County colleagues in government for their continued partnership, friendship, leadership, and commitment to the taxpayers we're so honored to serve.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, and I wish I could join you today to announce the launch of the Saratoga County Women in Government Leadership Program. Congratulations to the Saratoga County Board for initiating this amazing idea, and thanks to everyone involved for creating this wonderful opportunity for students. This program will provide an unparalleled chance for young women to learn about local government as we begin developing the next generation of New York women leaders. High school is an extremely formative time for young women, and this program will open students' eyes to the rich history of local government and the many opportunities to serve in Saratoga County. I created a high school government studies program that I participate in as having a significant influence on my decision to study political science at Syracuse University, to attend law school, and eventually pursue a career in public service. I was intrigued by government after a trip to our nation's capital and after being exposed to elected leaders and field trips to City Hall and our state capitol. And I realized that I too could make a difference, and I wanted to be in the halls of power where decisions were made. But at the time, the leaders I saw were mostly older men. Very few women were in elective office. So I thought I was limited to working behind the scenes, helping draft legislation, develop policies and such for a senator and a member of Congress in Washington. Eventually, I took the plunge and ran for office. I served in local and county government for over a decade, and eventually I was elected to Congress and now serve as the highest ranked woman in state government as Lieutenant Governor of New York. So I know that firsthand that working in local government is a fascinating and rewarding experience, and I'm so excited that Saratoga County has developed a program to increase young women's participation and exposure. State government is much more diverse than it was when I was starting out. From county government to the Vice President of the United States, women are serving our country at every level. And I certainly hope that many of the young women who enter this program will be inspired to pursue careers in public service and also perhaps run for local office someday as well. Take advantage of these fabulous mentorship opportunities, volunteer, do internships, and be engaged in giving back to the community. Public service is one way to truly make a difference. I look forward to hearing about the experience everyone's going to have this summer, and I want to offer a huge thanks to NYSAC and the Women's Leadership Council for helping get this program off the ground. This should be replicated throughout the state. Good luck, and I wish you great success.
It is important to note that this is not the beginning of our commitment to women in government, but this program is a natural extension of it. To show that this is something that at least I and some of my fellow supervisors have been engaged in, to conclude this will be my Saratoga Springs High School intern, Lily Rosen, to present information about the specifics of applying for this program and how you can get other people involved. Lily?
Good morning. The application for the program will open on the county website on Monday, April 26th. And once completed, the applications can be printed out and mailed to the address on the application, or can be sent in to the email address also on the application. Any questions about the program or how to apply should be sent to that email address as well. Thank you.
And Lily can cite the excitement at being forced to be engaged in a press conference as one of the benefits of potentially being a part of this program. So that concludes a major part of it. Does anyone have any questions about the program? Yes.
When exactly is the program going to be taking place? I heard the Lieutenant Governor say something about the summer.
Yes, the applications will open on Monday for this program, and they will continue through the month of May. What will happen is the applications will come in, they'll be stripped of identifying information, and the supervisors from the various municipalities will pick the individual they wish to be their representative to participate. The program itself will take place starting in the month of June over the summer. It will likely be a mix of in-person and virtual given the circumstances.
And also, you mentioned earlier, you said how it's not just going to be all seriousness, so I'm kind of curious, what exactly is this program going to look like? Are they going to shadow different supervisors for a day?
So absolutely. So some of the substantive programming, the majority of it, will actually be the Soroptimist Dream It Be It program that, as I said, is already evidence-based, developing leadership skills, talking about career goals, learning really what these young women want to engage in and how they want to be involved in government. A lot of it is also going to be some of their own decision-making. We have many staff in the county who are women serving in department head roles all the way throughout the system who are interested in mentoring, and they will all have that opportunity to engage with that, and we'll learn more about what our departments do. Some of our departments are more hidden than others, and people don't get as much of an opportunity. And that's part of the goal, is to get more people engaged, because even if they don't serve in government, as leaders in our community in the future, we want them to be engaged and aware of what's taking place so that they can interact with us better. But yes, there will be a lot of fun too. We can't have 6 weeks in the summer that's all serious and boring. I know a lot of the modules, we'll talk about personalities, we'll develop relationships, and we do have some fun stories, and I hope our department heads and our other staff will be able to engage in talking about what it's like for them working in government.
My last question. It's targeted towards high school students, right?
Yes.
Why high school and why not college?
Well, one, high school, they're going to be primarily residents of Saratoga County, and we really want to build that relationship with where they're from. Also, a lot of high school-aged women are still kind of trying to figure out what they want to do and where they want to go, either in college or beyond. This is a good opportunity to really instill in them, educate them, and think about some of the opportunities that are available, and that might impact where they want to go to college, what they want to do, or beyond. Anything else? Okay, thank you.